Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Friday, the 20th of August, 2021. Hard level puzzle from the Guardian coming up in just a second. That's Elizabeth Johnson Jr. is about to receive a pardon, it seems. But before you jump on your social media and start ranting about cronyism, nepotism, and favours given, you should know that her alleged crime was in 1693, and it wasn't a crime because it was, of course, part of the Salem witch trials. Yes, that moment of insanity, hysteria that reigned across parts of the US. Well, one localized area, I should say. She was actually aged 22 and was sentenced to hang, but was never hanged because sanity stepped in at the last minute and saved those remaining people yet to be executed in Salem. We have a kind of mass hysteria now on the internet about so many things. There's a kind of insanity that spreads very quickly. I think it brings out human quality, which is something we have to grapple with. There are people can be persuaded so easily of nonsense, and they can believe in stuff so easily. I mean, we see it with religion and various things, but I mean, it's something we have to be aware of the whole time, I think, and try to fight against. Okay, let's get on with today's Sudoku. If you've never played Sudoku before, this is how the game goes. You will see squares in a pattern of a grid, 9 of them across, 9 of them down, and 9 within each of these smaller blocks. The numbers 1 to 9 appear in each square, and they can appear once only in a row, column, or block. This 2 is in this column, so there can't be any other 2s there. This 2 is in this row, can't be any other 2s in a row, and there can't be any 2s in this block. And that's all the rules you need to. That's it, basically. There's not much else to understand about the game. It's a nice, simple concept. So, for example, when we see a 6, excuse me, in this row here, and a 6 in this row here, and a 6 down here, we know that that's the only remaining square. So we know that we can place a 6 in there without thinking any further. Now, today's Guardian, I have absolutely no idea if this is really going to turn out to be a difficult puzzle or not. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. But I don't play these games before starting the camera, so your guess is as good as mine. No, your guess is better than mine at the moment. Right, 6 across here, 6 across here, and 6 up here. And so 6 goes there. Okay, just looking around the grid for some kind of pattern or something, or I don't know, getting to grips with it, let's say. Okay, there's a 9 across here and a 9 across here, so that puts a 9 in that square there. Four up this column, 4 up this column, and a 4 blocking here. So that's going to put a 4 in that cell there. Now the 8 is limited. The 8 we can place now because 8 blocking across here and 8 blocking up here. A moment ago we had 2 possibilities, but now we've put in the 4. There's only 1 space left for the 8, so it's got to go there. Okay, now this column here does not have a 3, right? No 3 yet. But this 3 blocks this square here, and so 3 will be placed in this bottom row here, right? In this block. Has to be one of these 3 squares. Ah, in fact, we can place it. I didn't realize, I didn't see that. I wasn't looking at that. I was looking over here, but while I'm here, I'll do it, right? 3 blocking here, 3 blocking here, 3 blocking here. And that's nice. There's a number I didn't even notice a moment ago. I was about to say it's in this row and blocking this square. That's what I was thinking about. So this square is blocked from being a 3. This 3 blocks this square from being a 3. And this 3 says no 3 is allowed here. So we can place 3 up there. Now we are 3 numbers missing in this column now, and they are 1, 8, and 4. We have no 1, 8, or 4 missing, but there's a 4 and an 8 in this row, and so we can say that that has to be a 1 there. So now 4 and 8 are the missing numbers in these 2 squares. For the moment, we can't say which is which, but that's okay. We'll come back to that later. Now this 1 that we just placed blocks along this row, giving us a 1 that we can put in here. Okay, missing numbers here are 2 and 7, so we look down here and we see that this 7 blocks up here. Well, that's not much use, but then we notice this 2 blocks this square as well, which is very useful, because now we can see blocking here, so we are limited to just these 2 squares. So that can't be a 2, can it? So the 2's got to go here, and the 7's got to go there. The missing numbers in this row now, these 2 squares, are 5 and 9. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, no 5, 6, 7, 8, no 9. But look, this 9 stops a 9 from being placed there. So the 9 goes here, and the 5 goes here. It's coming along quite nicely this morning. I'm not sure if it will continue to be so nice all the way through, or if it's going to get ugly later on. And by ugly, I mean difficult, of course. I see that 5 and 9 are in these 2 squares here. Okay, because, alright, there's a 9 blocking up here, 9 blocking down here, so 9 is in one of these 2 squares. There's a 5 blocking across here, and there's a 5 blocking down here, so 5 is in one of these 2 squares. So if we know these are 5 and 9, we can definitely get this number here, right? Because that's the only number left. So this has to be a 7 then, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one of the missing numbers, 6, no 7, 8, and 9 is one of the missing numbers. So we know that that's got to be a 7 there. And now that we know that, we can say 7 blocking up here, 7 blocking down there. 7's got to be placed there. And we can take 7 across here, 7 across here, and 7 down here, and say that 7's got to go there. So far, so good. 7 blocks this square down here. Alright, we've got 7, so no 7 appears here. But we need one for this bottom row. We don't have one yet. This 7 says, no way can you go there. So we're forced to placing our 7 there. I can hear the birds twittering this morning. I'm not sure if the microphone's picking that up. But okay, 3 across here, 3 across this row, and that gives us a 3 in that square there. This is 1 and a 5, and this is 6 and 8. I mean, I've examined them, but not found anything really useful yet. And here and here's like 5 and 1. So is it 5? Not 5 and 1. Sorry, 1 and 1 and what? 1 and 9, actually. No, not 1 and 9. Hey, what's missing here? I'm messing this up. I've lost my thread. This was a 5 and 9, right? 5 and 9 in here. So this is 1 and 2. Sorry, 1 and 2. Okay, there we go. I know there was nothing across here anyway. Ah, no, there is now. So 2 blocks here, leaving us with a 2 in this square or this square. So that can't be a 2, right? So 2 in that case has to be there. And so that is a 1 in fact. And that 1 means blocking across here, 1 blocking up here, and that gives us a 1 in this square. Missing numbers here are 4 and 9. Again, no intersecting 4s or 9s to tell us what to do here. But actually we can get these now, because now this 5 blocks down here and this 5 blocks across here, so 5 is in one of these 2 squares. In other words, this cannot be a 5, so the 5 goes here, and the last number we need there is a 9. Now 9 blocks across here, 9 blocks up here. This is going very easily so far. It doesn't seem like a hard level puzzle, does it? This is 4, the last number in this row. 4 blocking up here, 4 blocking across here, so that's a 4 there. And then 4 blocking down here, so this has got to be a 4 here. 1 number to get here or here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an 8 that we're missing here. And down here, well, that's going to be an 8 as well, right? Because that was the 2 missing numbers, so 8 down here. Right. So far it's been a very easy puzzle to get this far, and I suspect only, of course, can't say for sure. It seems like a puzzle that's not going to cause a great deal of consternation to get to the end, but I could be wrong. I am sometimes wrong about these things. 4 blocking down here, 4 blocking across here. That gives me a 4 in that square there. Now 4 across here, of course. So 4 goes there. We're 2 numbers missing here, which are 2 and 9, I believe. Okay, so we've got 9 saying you can't be 9. So 9 goes there, 2 goes there. Okay. What's missing down this column? It's a 1 and a 2, I believe. So immediately we see this adjacent 2, so we can see it very easily. So we know that the 2 goes there and the 1 goes there. 5 and 8 are missing here. No 5s or 8s to give us the answer, but that's okay. We'll leave it for now and come back. Okay, so where are we now? Okay, missing numbers in this block here, I think, are 2, 5, and 7. 1, no 2, 3, 4, no 5. We've got 6, 8, 9. So 2, 5, and 7. But look, 5 and 7 in this row. So that's got to be a 2 there. Okay. Missing numbers now in the top row, first row, are 1 and 9. Here's a blocking 9. So 9 goes there and the 1 goes there. This 2 says you can't be a 2, so 2 is here. The last number to get there is an 8. It's been very simple so far. 8 blocking down here, that's an 8. And at this stage it's clearly going to be a very easy puzzle. There's nothing. There's no way that logic is going to be needed for what we have left at this stage in the game. It's very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5 across. So now 5 across here, 5 down here. That gives us a 5 there, and the 1 blocking down here makes that a 1. This 1 says 1 appears in that square there. 3 is the last remaining number for this block here. There's 3 blocks across here, 3 blocks down here, so that's a 3 there. Almost there now. What's left? The 2 missing numbers in this row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are missing a 6 and an 8, but here's an 8 to stop that being an 8. So 8 goes here, 6 goes here. That means this is a 6 as the last number. Across here now we are missing a 7 and an 8. So 8 says go away. 8 goes here, 7 goes here, 7 blocks that square, 7 is in here, and the last number here is a 5. And well, there's no way that's a hard level puzzle, is it? That's really a very simple puzzle indeed. An easy level puzzle by anybody's standards, I'm sure. So thank you for joining me, and apologies if it's slightly less tricky than you imagined, but I do have some free time today, and so I'll be back with some more puzzles, Sudoku puzzles later in the day. Yesterday I was too busy. I did manage to do the Guardian because I tried to do it every day since I began the channel and succeeded. So I didn't want to miss that, but I rushed through it at high speed, which is not good actually. I don't like to do that. Anyway, so I'll be back later today with some more Sudoku puzzles. Thank you. Please join me, and join me anytime you feel like it. Bye bye for now.